just sending you a notification. It did? Send one to your phone, your email? Oh. I was working. I thought it was messed up. What's good, guys? Sorry about the start. I wasn't getting the email for the first stream. I tried to start, and the second one, it took about 2 minutes. It finally popped through. Thank you, son. All right, let's get to it. We are back with episode 5 of the Georgia State University rebuild. We're coming off a hard loss. We did discover after the game that our depth chart got messed up and our right tackle was like subbed out. And a decision we made to start our right guard was a mistake. So let's see. We had McNeil, I believe. Yeah, we had McNeil starting at right guard. He was getting cooked on the regular, so we have now benched him, put Cook in. And for some reason, Will Larkins was starting as a 64. He was also getting cooked, so we put him in. Now, our problem is our most penalized player is our best offensive lineman, the sophomore Trevor Timmons. 76 overall, he's the best one we got, and he is just holding false starts. I mean, false starts really bad. I mean, this man knows how to get off the jump. So that's unfortunate. We're going to have to keep an eye on him. And if not, we're going to make a move at some point and maybe put Lincoln McNeil at the end or something like that and move him back to left tackle. But that's the changes made there. It's knockout recruiting. We only have a little bit to do. Unfortunately, us losing that game in the fashion we lost them probably hurt our recruiting chances for a couple of players. In fact, we did lose one to a commitment. Him. Was it him either? Who the fuck was it? Oh, shit, we missed out on one of those linebackers. Oh, I must have got rid of him already. I think I did. All right, so we lost 7 guys. Let's add some, maybe. We only have so many recruiting hours, so we need to start landing on the guys we got. Middle linebacker is a problem next year. We lost him. Not good. We were second running for that. Oh, we are going to get him, though. By a wide margin. Oh, that's the guy we really... Okay, we're good. We're good. 87 speed, 87 XL, 86 agility. No abilities, but this height, weight, speed guy that we could use to anchor our linebacker corps until we get higher recruits in. So we're excited about that. So that works. All right. Let's see. Did we schedule him? Okay, week 7. Ah, shit. I can't schedule a visit with him yet. All right. So we're happy about where that's going. Let's go ahead and finish this recruitment. Meh. See which one's better. Kind of toss, but we're a 3-4, so I'm going to give the edge to him. Actually, we could split those. Let's go ahead and do that. Our D-line's weak as hell, too. This team's really got a lot of holes. We also can upgrade some coach skills. Oh, whoops. All right, let's get it to next week. And we have, what do we have this week? Old Dominion, if I remember correctly. All right, someone's thinking about transferring. We'll ignore that for now. All right, 1-4 Dominion. They are not doing well this year. We are the higher rated team. That's where we look at right now. We're 0-1 in the conference so far, but and it's East-West. I didn't even realize that. So yeah, we just gotta nail this left side. All right, let's finish up recruiting report and get into the game. We got 65 hours. Is this the linebacker that we were looking at? We got another one. No, that has to be the guy we're looking at. There we go. Get it in while we can. Go proximity to home and just hope. Take this off. Schedule him a visit. Hope we can lock him up before next week. All right. Georgia State, Old Dominion. Let's see what we are up against here. They got a talented freshman, Colton Joseph, 79 overall, does everything kind of well. We also got to keep an eye on our quarterback situation because we may make a move if our blocking don't get any better for him. A couple talented backs. Receiving core is solid-ish for our level. Offensive line's about a wash between the two of us. D-line mid except for Denzel Lowry. Option disruptor. Has regroup ability. Ooh, and they got Jason Henderson. 89 outside linebacker. 99 awareness. A couple great abilities there. Middle linebacker, top end speed, kind of slow. See if we take advantage of that. Corners, nothing crazy, but nothing terrible. And their safeties are solid. All right, let's go. All right, let's get it.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Old Dominion Monarchs taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
And we got to get back on track if we really want to contend
the Monarchs
for
will kick it away
conference title this week. I think that should be the goal right out the gate.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Panthers offense will start this game off. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
The quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game, so who do you look for? The tight end, and there aren't many better than this guy.
Hold on. We got to fix that. And we got to fix our receiver. Shit. Well, I think we lost our viewers anyway, so. The fuck was I gonna? Oh yeah, the playbook and the receiver. Keep forgetting to fix him. Who knows? Knows who else on the depth or backups that need to be fixed too. We never set our captains either. Let's give him some of these. All right, solid enough. All right, fixed his face mask bullshit. Now I gotta remember to. I hate that you have to put in your playbook each time. Like it doesn't remember it game to game. Because that's a mistake I make a lot. Every time. All right. Let's get it.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers. And we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt.
Problems for us.
As we'll see, the Old Dominion Monarchs,
including in today's game,
taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Georgia State Panthers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
All right, there you go.
Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started.
Which we prefer anyways.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
All right, Colton Joseph, freshman.
Offense will get the
7 touchdowns, 6 picks.
And
but
there
he is a 79, I believe,
he
which
is a
as good
heroic
as
figure.
our
He is the guy
actually
who
a
can
better
lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy come
through. If you're new here, we play as only the down lineman. We have to trust our players will make the play. That way the ratings matter. And it gives a more realistic feel to your gameplay.
To the ground, he's got it again.
And yeah, once the ball's snapped, I can't switch.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
On the quick screen, holds on to it.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete.
I want it so bad. If I see if I'm using that, I'm picking that.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play.
They got to make the plays. When I get better players, they'll make that play on their own.
The receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting the hand
keeps
on
it. All right, swam back to the other side, anticipating him not keeping it.
They finally get him on the ground, but the
big play for Old Dominion. Dude, this hurry up shit.
The Monarchs come to the line with a new set.
A lot of teams do this in this game.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football.
Screen, and we get cooked, right?
Because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
DB's right up on the receiver.
This shit's wild.
A first
Get
down
outside,
run in the red
force
zone.
him back in.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal coming up. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it in the end zone. And he's out of bounds just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now? And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's third and goal from the 3. Goes to the option.
Oh, shit. I really thought they were going to throw it.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown.
Open drive, touchdown, Old Dominion. Not what we
Well,
were
you know,
looking
this
for.
offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So Georgia State's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our
quarterback's on
players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make it happen?
He's just simply put the leaders.
Now, a lot of that's not been on him. We've got a lot of drop balls. Blocking has been horrendous.
They make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the
Yeah,
teams.
the CPU definitely switched out my right tackle because I remember having 67 on the right side at the beginning of this, I'm pretty sure.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He'll keep it himself.
Probably shouldn't have
That
kept
may
it there.
not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. To the ground to try to pick up the first.
Right.
The Panthers
Yeah, that right guard's a lot quicker for these
Really nice job on third down by
counties
this
and shit like
offense. This
that.
offense has struggled on third downs throughout the
That big
season.
boy was too
Not
slow
even in
for
the
that
top
shit.
50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, you can have the run pass
went 8
option.
speed
You're
burst
not
till I got around the
predictable.
corner.
You can be more successful.
got
So
loose.
let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Getting some heat. Floating away.
There you go.
With the catch, it's
Made the running back go up the field. If he didn't take him, I was going to throw it and see him.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now.
I should have stayed stronger in the pocket there. I kind of stepped up too much.
This is why 3rd down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes, they put faster guys on the field, and they've got all of their different exotic looks.
Everything's okay.
All week for some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line, it confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a first down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
And now for the hurry up, at least
Ready
I'm
to
going to
send
make
the
it.
offense back onto the field. Trying to find his man on
Ooh,
first
some
down.
blitz and it
And
landed.
the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work. Now facing 2nd and long from the 19. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Coming out.
Ooh, broke free. Let's go. Another sack. Defense holds up.
15. And the Monarchs line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the
safety
field.
sits flat.
After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go.
I was eyeballing
the and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling and create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
To the air on first down.
Oh,
Ball's incomplete.
thought he dropped that one in the bucket.
Find his man for 6.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is.
Top 20 in the country, and they're 1-4. I doubt it. You check your stats, brother.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Ah, shit. I made the wrong call. Square was open. It was man. I thought it was zone at first. Then as soon as I see him screaming down to
Third and
take him.
short in college football today, you see so much more
I
pass
usually
than you used
just
to.
take the points here, but you know what?
Aggressive, and I think they stay
believe that.
aggressive because they know they're in
We're
field goal
fine. We'll make
range.
the right call.
They got that 3 in their back pocket.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
There we go.
Finds his man and they convert.
There we go, big boy. Let's
Gets
go.
it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Panthers are flying down the field. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone.
Back in it, boys.
Touchdown, Panthers.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game.
Offensive line hasn't done too bad of a job
getting the
tonight.
touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm.
Too bad.
Nice start for this offense.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Miles. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Old
Back in the
Dominion
nickel
has
in
the
case
ball
they're in
back.
that
The
hurry up.
Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. From the gun, the ground game.
Good job,
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry up.
Just gonna be past shit. Both our ends are seniors, so we're gonna lose them after this season, which is
Off the
tough.
play fake. Throws to the
Ooh.
wideout.
Oh, he dropped it.
Almost intercepted.
No.
The ball incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to
Oh,
the
let's
wideout.
go. And he got it.
Fires the pass.
Gilmore,
Intercepted.
pick 6.
Got some room to run.
Let's go.
And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia State. What a play by this defense with the pick
Junior,
6.
still got him another
How
year.
about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense, no lazy blocks, so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
14-point swing, big time.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 4 over Mississippi State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Looking for space. It's Young. Sweet cut there. And he's brought down
Down
after a
blocks
nice
cleared
game.
us out.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Toss to the outside.
Going run heavy to start
They'll
this
pick
drive.
up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. He's looking for a man on 2nd down.
Under pressure,
He
gets
makes the
first
connection.
down.
And they bring him down, but did you see
These
this
games
freshman
always last
rifle
longer
that
too.
thing
So
in there?
there's no clock runoff.
Wants to throw on first down off the
shit,
play
I fell
fake.
for that play actually big time.
Finds a man
And he
on the
holds on to it.
They
Big goal
finally
play
get
by
him on
the
the
tight
ground,
end.
but that's the kind of play
The
that
other
will
one.
carry momentum into the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game
So
summary.
about sound like shit. We got absolutely fried the sun today. That Super Bowl was
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the
Bryce a
second.
big lose, but
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this
made a
period.
big touchdown. Like a Hail Mary from one side to the other. It was nuts.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
We came up
They
short.
pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo.
Oh shit, I forgot I was supposed to throw down behind me. Oh shit, what did I do?
Dialing up the second down pass play. Got his man in the middle. And that was some kind of collision
Welcome
between
in.
a couple of big bodies there. And he stopped from getting the first down.
Taking a shit kicking last week from Georgia Southern. We are up by 7 versus Old Dominion. We are struggling right now.
And he was
Trying to set up the
thrilled
screen,
just as he
and
released the
not enough
pass,
time.
it's incomplete. And on
Kevin
fourth
Swint.
down, they'll try to
Got the
put
play.
3 on the board.
Ooh,
Oh, the attempt
choked
is
it.
no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Oh, he's at fullback for fucking whatever. Shit. I'm tripping. All right, I need to take him out. Right in.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Some misdirection with the counter. They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down.
Ooh.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Could be easily a couple snaps.
Now 2nd and 10. Hands it off. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
A lot of penetration at the snap.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
There we go.
Caught near the sticks. It's
There we go,
Williams.
first down.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. He's looking to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Oh,
and it was worth going for a chunk play.
What was that ball,
bro?
incomplete. I tried to fucking.
This is going to be a key that we look
left
at
back
this
shoulder
entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
On 2nd down, wants to
put it in there. Ooh, that was dangerous.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job on the defender getting his mitt on the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Ooh, split seam, can we? Good deal.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
No penalty?
He'll call for the fair catch here.
Left. You're fucking me.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Again.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating.
There's people popping in and out.
Maybe I go
I have to play with the down line and you can't switch off.
I think this offense just needs to put another drive
just house
together
rules
and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Oof, got us.
It's complete to the left.
Got us bad, I know.
But he has this offense rolling with a
They've gotten some big chunk plays.
The Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
Been able to bow up
so
and cut that shit out.
QB, I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Down there now. Well, I was coming.
Good job.
You better
to
get rid
toss
of that
ball
ball.
out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper.
So hard.
They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
I'll try to twist
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw
inside.
for it.
Didn't make it, and he just
Couldn't
gets
find
rid
a
of it.
man,
Another
just
punt.
had to throw it away
There
to
we go,
avoid a
defense.
negative play.
All right, much better
And
than
the
4-7.
Monarchs will
Cook
call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
You know, and I like how one game could go one way,
No
and
return
next
coming.
could
He'll
go
call
another.
for the
Like,
fair catch.
the balancing in this for the different
Guys, the
situations
Georgia
that you put
State
yourself into
offense
is
returns to the field.
it's pretty neat. It's pretty
They
hard to
missed
do.
an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working
Trying to
earlier
get him
on in
up
this one. And to me, that
field.
starts
Good
with being
defense
the
by
more
6
physical
again.
team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Trying to get back to our running game.
Out of the gun, the
Gotta
inside
see.
handoff, looking for a crease.
Ooh.
And he'll pick up the
Little
first
wiggle.
down after a tough run there.
I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep
Bad
feeding
ball
this guy
balls.
for sure.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game.
Why do you
You
get
see
Hurst
him moving
involved in
inside.
that?
You see
He
him
drops-
moving
been dropping a lot
outside.
of balls.
You see him moving in the box to block people.
Oh, that's
here
dot.
they put
And
him
he
in the
dropped
slot
it.
and just have a nice
Go
little
on,
play
brother.
session.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Receiver looks it in.
There
It's
we go. That
complete.
looked good.
Tackle is made after the first down.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down.
At that time, I was at the quarterback.
Well, we
That
knew
was
coming
just-
into this one, the tight end was a
Another
big
bad
part
ball.
of this offense. You've seen it
hard
early
to
in
run
this
after
game.
catch.
They've moved
Keep
him
throwing
around.
time.
They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They're going to try to throw for it
Got
on
it.
3rd down.
Oh,
Grab
you
near
got
the
it. Let's
marker.
go.
It's Hurst. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable
quick in this
throwing the
drive,
football,
too.
and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Wide out in motion. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. The aerial assault continues. Looking to buy time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
5 yards away from another 3rd down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2.
Stick it.
Finds his man. It's Hurst.
There
That's
we go.
where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down.
Good.
And it falls
He got jammed up so bad, I just trusted him.
Disastrous. A defender was
He'll make it out of that.
Smart offensive coordinators, they're going to throw deep balls, especially those 50-50 balls you hear about all the time. My wide receiver is better than your DB. Not on this play.
Oof.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This
I will say, though, this
offensive
offensive line's feeling a lot better
this
this
guy.
game.
He's an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. This drive started about the time Walter Camp invented football, but the defense can finally get a stop on 3rd and long.
Outside. Ooh.
They played that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal.
And we booted it. Let's
It's
go.
good. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard.
Just short of first down.
Yes, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a one-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it.
Fires one high and deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. And 3rd down's coming up. Offense in an empty set. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Pocket starts to collapse.
Got rid of it.
Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field.
Momentum's really in our favor, so I'm scared to fuck
On
this
the
up.
return, it's Williams. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
You see, that's why I don't. That's why I don't. I feel like something always bad happens when you try to push it with the lead.
And he's brought down, and
I feel like this always happens. I should
You know,
have
as
ran that
quarterbacks,
clock
you've
out.
got to be good in the pocket, even when
That's
things are
nuts.
collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it. You got to
All right,
have
boys.
2 hands on
Don't
the
make it
football.
stop.
Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
They're trying to get to it.
Oh my goodness.
It's him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Monarchs. And
I
once
tell
he
you,
got loose, it was all
sometimes they're up to some shady shit, though.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this
That
whole
happens
team.
a lot.
The comeback is more than on
What
now.
a
Like, they
flip
got the
of
touchdown.
momentum.
They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the
Can't
half,
have it.
get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The
All right,
comeback's
get the ball in
full
the second
effect.
half.
And he's going to bring it out. He was
That's
looking
a tough
for some
choice.
running
I'm
room,
just
but
still
not
got 3
much to be
timeouts, man. I
found
don't
as
want
he
to sit on
stopped
this
at the
just
18.
because I'm worried
Guys,
something
the
fluky's
Georgia
going to
State
happen.
offense returns to the field. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive reason. You still got
Is
the
this
lead.
another guy
Now
without a
take care
face
of the
mask?
football, put a nice drive together.
He
Yes,
is.
you don't have to stress. They're still
Oh, yeah,
winning.
no, he has
I
a
feel
face
like
mask.
they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Buying some time.
Yeah.
Nowhere
No
to go,
way.
and the ball is loose. Oh, and they corral
We're
the
gonna-
ball, so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. They get to him as he throws. Pass is incomplete.
They were on some
and
juice before the half,
comes to
boy.
a close on that play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means
14-17.
it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys,
Really gave it
tough
to him at the
beat
end of there.
Pageantry and
But we
quality
get the
of
ball,
play so far today
clean some
in
shit up,
Atlanta.
go back to some
And it's been a
pound the
clinic
rock
in
mentality offense.
fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and
their first drive was on us. I was a little worried.
To give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to discipline.
All right, so we get the ball. Well, first half pressure, 10 first downs for them, 11 for us. They've had some big chunk plays, but they haven't been as consistent getting first downs at us. You can tell that's the case by the 1 for 6 on third down. We're 5 for 9, and 1 for 1 on fourth down conversion. Our running game is in mid. Duke's had a hell of a run. We need to give him some more carries the second half. Fleming, our tight end, tearing it up. A couple sacks. Our boy Jaron Gilmore, pick 6. Clutch.
Teams have shown.
Just about set for the second half kickoff.
Man, that fumble and subsequent passing touchdown, back-to-back plays, that was tough.
He'll bring it out. It's Bush. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah,
shit, I thought it was going to break his ankles. Turns out it wasn't.
Definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I
think
don't
that guy
want my
was
guy
popping.
getting cut. He's
Like
being
89 or some
productive,
shit.
but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that too offensively by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it
Corner
on third down.
drove on
And
him.
he was knocked down immediately, short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down?
That's probably dumb
You
stuff.
need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first.
He dropped
Now
it.
you're staring fourth down right in the face.
No.
And they are stopped on
That was
third down.
that was nuts. I
will
shouldn't
be
have went for that.
questioned. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. They move the tight end
That was
all
in my
over.
feelings.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap
Hold him
seats
to
there and
3.
save the
Nothing
down.
in
Nobody
return.
getting open there.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Got off. Steps up and
That one was
down.
way too far for anybody to catch.
All right, you missed one earlier.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the
Lose
field
another
goal
one of
unit.
those.
And he'll envision the ball flying as he line.
Oh, just block it.
And they got it.
As the makeup play for that earlier
He's inside
bullshit.
the 40. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all
Let's
away.
go.
Touchdown, Georgia State.
The universe was writing
One to
itself.
attempt to try. And with the extra
Back
point,
to
they're now up
possession.
by a touchdown and a
Let's
field
go.
goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Oklahoma is down right now, and that's unusual for this program. Those fans in Norman expect excellence. Let's see if they can provide the spark this team needs. They're trailing by just 4 to Texas.
They'll come out on this drive.
Ooh,
and
got
run
cooked
it.
on the man coverage.
Good timing on the quick out.
We'll circle back if anything changes.
Just joining us, we play with a couple house rules.
And how about
Must
that
play
one?
as
Kevin will be
the
keeping
down
an eye on
lineman.
everything going on elsewhere.
And once the ball is snapped, I am stuck on the player. You can't use anything on D.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Cut off the blitz.
Got his man on the right. And a big gain there.
We
He's
let the
knocked down
ratings
immediately
play
at
out.
the 45. And the Monarchs want to move quickly.
Gives a more realistic experience what we're trying to build here.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout.
You're losing a lot of seniors.
A big hit there forces second down.
Talent purge
That's a ball
is
that
coming.
this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Our entire running back room safe.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Really nice stop there.
Besides some no names that walk on.
Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores.
I'm trying to get a pass rush here.
He's looking to pass.
Oh, he sent the blitz on the screen. Got him for
get him down for the sack.
Tough time.
The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight.
It wouldn't have been too far as is.
Looking for a block. It's Williams. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field.
I'd love to run this down the field.
Missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
I'll push his route farther upfield. See what we can do.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Damn it.
And he was hit just as
he was like my third read. Took me a second to get there.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now.
Kill him. Oh, I thought he didn't pair catch it. I didn't see no arm.
You see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40.
Try to change it up on who I'm using.
Using his legs, it's Young.
Couldn't get up. I tried to swim off. He blocked me up. Great block.
Pick up the big first down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Got him loose.
Expect some pressure coming from the blitz.
Ooh, almost. Ball started. We were offsides. Encroached upon him.
Off the play fake on first
down. Shit, he got away from it and got rid of it.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion.
Ooh,
trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line. Defense in press coverage. To the ground to try to move the chain.
Let's go.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
I'm going to play safe.
The Monarchs send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today.
And into the end zone.
And
so 24-yard net punt.
And goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Running back searching for a hole.
Great block, fullback.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew
first down. Made up for that shitty block.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with
we
a
are
fresh
definitely
set
running
of
back by
downs.
committee, crew.
Looking to move it through the air. Trying to get to it. Can't find
I thought
his man.
Hurst was about to break through, so I gave him an extra second.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
This offense has a 2nd down play. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air.
Oh, got
He
caught up
finds his
in the
man.
pick.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion.
Outside,
Just couldn't
stiff
stay
arm.
with them long enough, and as
Sit
a result,
down.
fresh set of downs for the offense.
And that's a welcome sign. Like, this offense has really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football and first down.
Right,
so
Ashman.
They'll take anything they can get. Nice third down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it third and short. Find a way to get this offense.
I actually went through the fly. That's touchdown.
So far this season, they've really struggled.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
There we go.
Catch in the middle. It's Thompson. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Moving with the rhythm.
And the Panthers come to the line
Nice
with a new
blend of running
down.
pass.
He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout.
Nice layered throw for once. There we go.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal.
Read the linebacker on that one.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh
drop
set
down.
of downs.
Left that wide open.
Turning to the running game on first and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but
They're
just
gonna let that
nothing
go to the
doing up
fourth.
front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
It's no surprise we're not talking about us in there.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
Oh, yeah.
They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Pushes ahead
Thought
for
about
2
jumping
to the
outside that
7-yard line. A
Thought we were gonna
touchdown
take care
here
of
on third and goal really ratchets up the game pressure.
Man.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the
I
ball
just wanted
in.
to head
It'll
top
be
somebody.
fourth down. And
That's what he's
now
here for.
on fourth down, they will put it on the
Drilled it.
shoulders of the kicker
No, great
to
kick.
save them with his foot. Right down the
It's still only
football,
2-score
it's
game.
good. And
So,
that
not
will
out of the woods
extend
yet.
their lead even further.
Plenty of time.
After putting up a 3-spot, the
Now they do
kickoff
play
unit
into our
set to
hands.
go.
We can sit back and zone. Get pressure with our front four.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
So we might send something exotic
ODU
for
ready
the
to
first
send
play.
the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this
Ooh,
time around
bit.
erasing the mental
Ooh,
mistakes.
shit.
And just trying to solve the defensive rhythm, understanding what they're
That was on the
trying to
bad.
do to you and attack them.
And the Monarchs in the hurry up.
Shit, we're caught in a bad. I call timeout after this play.
The give to the back.
Yeah. We gotta get out of this.
Turns it on in midfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback.
Not a good one.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Offense in the hurry up. Reads it, fires complete.
Ooh, third bench then not getting forward progress on
Game
that.
there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll try to move
Ooh,
the
got some
chains on the
penetration
ground.
and
He's
stuffed
knocked
it.
down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So at this point, I expect
Wow.
them to go for it here. Instead, here comes
This
the field goal
coach is
unit.
retarded.
And remember, he's already had one blocked in this game.
Got one
He's
block,
got
you
it.
missed one.
Showing off that
This
big
only
leg
puts
from
you
47
down. It's still
yards out.
2 possessions.
Way to bounce back, kicker.
That's
Obviously,
a
this guy
tough
already had
call,
a good
4th
block
and
earlier
2.
in the game, and he
I don't know the
answers
maths,
by kicking
maths
a
on
bomb
that, but
through the uprights.
I
Well
imagine
done.
it goes in the favor of going
He'll
for
bring
it.
it out. It's Bush. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the
Still
end zone.
making
He'll
pay.
be stopped at the 15.
Shit out of this clock.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up weeks, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short
they
from
bit
their
the wrong
own
side.
24.
Yeah, we've been running it each side whenever they stack the box the other side, and that linebacker just fucking all
fresh legs, man. It is showing. Of course, this team
42.
had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football,
got an angle
against the defense.
There we go. Hit the hezzy. Got the block we were looking for. Brock's breaking it open. Can he score? Does. Let's go. Yeah, shit. First 100-yard rushing performance at any of our running backs this season.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. He can go that far.
Nice bounce back game after getting fucking embarrassed by Georgia Southern. It was a evenly matched roster.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
This one we have a slight edge roster-wise.
Fielded in the end zone.
Really
It's Miles. I know he
Shouldn't
thinks he
even
can
be this
house
close.
every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Williams.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. It doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the shotgun,
I thought he kept it.
off to the back.
Right, man, I'm about to conclude this.
The Monarchs are in the hurry up.
Let's go with cover 2 man in case he's doing some dirt. Oh, he's gonna run still. Oh shit.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
Let's see if our secondary
The
can
play action fake.
Getting doubled.
He puts a line.
All right, he throws it deep.
Down the sideline.
Another breakup, number 6.
Through his fingers incomplete.
Still learning our boys' names.
Huge game if he could have held on. Down
Johnson.
by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go
both
for
our
it on
safeties
4th
next year, if I'm
down.
not mistaken.
They're bringing heat.
Get his ankles.
They got him. A sack denies.
Now, this will not be the last time we see this quarterback. He's only a freshman. He's already 79, so he is going to be a problem for this conference while we're trying to build our recognition.
They'll put the
Old
tight
Dominion,
end in
I think, is
motion.
a team that develops well.
They're going to throw it to start the drive.
Shit.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the run, it's Brock.
I just got fucking wow.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh shit.
He took a hit as he threw it.
I hit you in the nuts, sir. I know I wasn't throwing it to you, but the ball kind of accidentally.
So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple.
It's cool if you catch
They
it.
picked the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt.
Hey, kicker's on fire.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it out. It's Lott. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed
up
in
by
their
20.
lanes.
We're going to play one of our freshmen. We're going to go
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the
with
field.
number 7.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Alston. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Off play action. Gonna take a shot.
Nice.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw.
Ooh, right soft spot is done.
And they'll spot it at the 45.
You know, stop like padding your stats and Kirk Cousins.
And the Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
We got to run the shit out of the ball next drive.
Off play action on 1st down.
Ooh.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gonna let it fly. And the
we couldn't get the pass rush on him. Too much time.
Inside the 35-yard line.
Too
the
much
Monarchs
time.
want to pick up the tempo. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Oh,
and you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. No huddle here for the offense.
Just playing bend, don't break. Finish this baby out.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And they are really punting on this. They're going to run the hurry up. They're going to run 2 draws in a row.
Within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22.
Ball coach.
Feeling some heat.
Oh, it gets rid of it.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure. They're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
1st down.
In the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
1st and goal, Bolton in.
Snap in the shotgun. That's a
Ooh,
fly.
corner ends are wide open.
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Old
Yeah,
Dominion.
stat padding bastards.
Wow, what a play. We're going to need to see that again to make sure he makes this catch and gets the foot in.
All right, let's get our freshman QB a couple looks. Now, we played with, was it Lowe last time? He actually did pretty well. Now we're going to look at Braylon Ragland. Now, Ragland was the higher rated recruit coming out of high school.
It's a great acrobatic play, understanding where you're at on the field to make that big catch.
The other kid's 5'11", but man,
He'll start the return
he has some
inside his
impressive
spot.
plays.
Really disciplined
need to
job
decide
by the
who's gonna
coverage
be
unit to get down
next
there and
guy.
make the stop at the 19.
Their
Guys,
development
the
in the
Georgia
offseason
State
will
offense
definitely
returns
go
to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Quarterback will audible. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Fleming. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to get it through the air.
Shoulder. Oh, God.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch.
Good timing, good release. Got man covered. We're looking for him.
1st and 10.
Get outside.
They'll
10.
keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
Slot receiver.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Quick timeout.
Are you really going to
called
call
by the
time out, bro?
defense, stopping the
it's too
clock
short,
to
I guess.
save as much time as possible for their
Shit has
offense.
happened.
This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game.
Let's see this shit right here.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Let's
He
see if you can see it.
hurls one deep down the left side.
Fucking Hurst cooked him.
It's complete. A huge pickup.
Fine there, boy. Made a big play. Staying quiet.
Touchdown, Panthers. You see some confidence
go for
over
a
there as they're
stat,
closing
oh,
in
fuck.
on a Week 7 win.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter.
Just making sure. You never know if they can score 30 or 21
so
points.
That scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone.
One of our games was 7-3. This one, 45-24. You never know what you're going to get.
Zone was not a good one. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here in Layton that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27.
Same thing.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Damn it. Trying to
he is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
We're going to get to the back or get home. Game's over, man.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Young. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
These hurry-up games take forever. No clock runoff.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Pressure coming.
Nice.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
And let's ready again.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. I guess they believe the entire field is 4-down territory. A bit of an odd choice, but they'll go for it on 4th and 12 model. He's going to throw deep right side.
No pass break up by 6. Hell of a game for Johnson.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, they were regards.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
9 of 17 for us. Weather was solid-ish. Got a nice little balance there running. I got that 56-yard play. Boosted his stats quite a bit. Got him for another year, thankfully. He might be starting next year. Not bad. Good. On to the next. Let's see what we got coming up. We got to check on that running back situation, see what we got going there. Because we got to make sure we land on one of those guys. Larkin's thinking about transfer. Oh yeah, the play style thing pissed him off. I don't know, but I feel like we're gonna figure out whatever we need to do and get it done. We got Marshall next week. Good football team. Definitely in our conference, one of the best in our conference. So I'm sure they got a talented roster that we will dig into next week. Let's see how many recruiting points I got. 80. Ah, fuck. You dickhead. Alright. We're selling our soul for 6'1", 178 pounds. Eric Cobb. Arkansas State's catching up to us, so let's schedule a visit. Got a complimentary visit. Proximity to home. It's an A. Big win for us. Oh, shit. And we have enough for another visit. Do we have any other offensive linemen that we can get? Yeah, we just need bodies at this point, so let's get you in there. Proximity home's okay. That's the best we can do right now. All right, so now we're ready for next week. We can just jump right into the game. All right, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for coming in. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you on the next.